I meet lots of interesting people who I want to help, and the best way for me to give back is to quickly share who they're helping professionally and who they wish they could privately or philanthropically help more. And I help you by keeping the interviews short and sweet. People in my circle can pick and choose who to directly and indirectly help with their business or charitable contributions. Who are you helping? Don't forget to subscribe or follow me on YouTube and TikTok so that they start paying me to do more interviews like these. Let's get started. Hey, how's it going? I'm Dan Fredenberg, and this is for Who Are You Helping? And today I'm joined with Freda. How you doing today, Freda?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Excellent, excellent. And for those of you in the audience who've never seen a Who Are You Helping, this is how it works. I normally interview commercial real estate investors. I'm always looking for more commercial real estate investors to interview, and it's only a 15-minute format. But the real thing that we're doing is we're documenting our relationships for 506B purposes. But sometimes there's somebody who pops up in my circle and I'm like, I want to know more about what this person does, and I want to see if they fit in my or anybody in my audience's business. So we get these 8-minute interviews real quick. So first, Freda, can you please introduce yourself for the audience?
Okay, so my main work is I work in broadcast radio. I work for a business radio station, and I interview a lot of business people, largely SMEs, but I also speak to authors and what have you. The other things that I do on the side is that I moderate a lot of events, external corporate events, and I've also do a lot of speaking because I've written a couple of books. So I've done a couple of things. So yeah, that's it.
All right. Beautiful, beautiful. And the first question I always ask on Who Are You Helping is who do you help professionally? And if you're planning on being on a Who Are You Helping, this is what I'm after here. Sometimes I'm looking for the actual role that you do. I'm trying to find out there's somebody out there who gives you money on a fairly regular basis, and I want to find out why so that you in the audience can decide, hey, maybe this is a person I need to work with. So we're talking the role, and then if you've already have mentioned that, then I say, what's your customer avatar as far as who can you help more than anybody else? So so
Right.
who do you help professionally then?
Okay, so I'll put it down to different sections. So I do interview a lot of business people. And so these would be small, medium enterprises and unicorns, right? A lot of them are in tech startups and all that. So that's what I interview in a professional level. How I also support other people is with moderating corporate events because you don't have people with the breadth and knowledge to do that. So that's sort of outside the one that gives me the regular paycheck. Then the other thing that I'm personally interested and involved in is actually gender equality. So I do a lot of talks around women empowerment, that sort of thing. And I'm personally interested in sustainability. So that sort of thing that sort of gets me excited, gets me going. So that's all encompassing. So yeah, these are the people that I help.
Beautiful, beautiful. That gets into the next question, which is who do you wish you could help more? And what I'm looking for there, part of the inspiration was because there's a lot of pressure out there. It's, a lot of people saying, make sure you shop local, avoid big box stores and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm from the internet. So local is not so great for me. And I'm going like, well, how do I justify that ethically then? And what I do is I say, okay, well, we know who this person, my guest, helps professionally, but who are we assisting indirectly when we choose this person professionally? That's what I'm up to. So privately, voluntarily, philanthropically, artistically, or maybe you just want to earn more time with your family. Who do you wish you could help more, Frida?
Right. Okay. And I'm very mindful of time because it's 8 minutes and I work in radio, so I know about time. Anyway, I personally like to work with a lot of women, and it's not women, it's people. But I think this is something that women struggle with, and it's that work-life integration. And so I actually talk about preparing life stages and understanding that you're going to work in different life stages, and you're going to, an Oprah Winfrey quote, right? You can have everything you want in life, just not at the same time. And a lot of people struggle with that, right? Struggle with that, finding that right balance. And it's okay to know that, it's going to be sometimes something's going to take 5 years and 10 years, and they'll get so hung up or FOMO about missing and things. So I do help a lot of women that come up to me and say, how do you balance and how do you work have this work-life integration that makes you happy, so that when you're happy, you'll make the people around you happy as well. So that's what I like to do more of.
That's beautiful. And so, how can people help you, though? I like to imagine, like Santa Claus, you're on his lap or something like that, or you rub the lamp, the magic lamp, genie comes out, and the person in the glass there is the genie. So, how can people help you?
Right. I like to do a lot more speaking. I like to be able to do that. And I know that although I'm speaking to you out from Malaysia, the issues seem to be a worldwide issue, right? This whole thing with, and maybe it's a first world problem or, that kind of thing, but that's what a lot of people struggle with, trying to make the money, trying to have the career, trying to have the family, trying to work out the relationships. And I think it is, and I would like to be able to sort of share some of the things that I have personally done, because we know what needs to be done, but, we know the formula, but I think people need to see someone who's worked the formula, right, effectively.
That's beautiful. And how do they reach out to help in those different ways?
Well, they can contact me at FREDALIU, fredaliu.com, and I'm sure you'll put a little, sort of thing down there. But yeah, reach out to me there, and I'd love to hear from you.
All right, beautiful. And so that is who Freda helps professionally. That's who she wishes she could help more. That's how you can help her and how to reach out. But Freda, did you know that if somebody subscribes to my YouTube channel, that helps me?
Okay. So what do I need to do? I have to make sure that you have to subscribe to Dan. Is that it? Dan
Yeah, it's
Fradenberg?
Friedenberg. Yeah, yeah,
All right.
it'll be on YouTube. All you have to do really is you just look kind of under my hand here. You'll see this big, ugly, ugly, ugly red button. I shouldn't say that because it's Chinese New Year's today, and it's kind of what you're supposed to, it's
Red is
evident red,
good.
right? Right. So by the way, 新年快乐. But other than
Oh,
that, make sure you hit the you hit the red button and turn it into the wonderful gray button of tranquility because it casts a magical spell, which is it makes YouTube pay for these videos instead of me. How cool is that, right? And it's totally free. You don't have to put in any credit cards or email addresses or any stuff like that. And it just means that my videos might show up on your list of suggestions. But that's all you got to do. You don't even have to watch any more videos. And you've done me an enormous favor. Just like Freda, you've done me an enormous favor by joining me today. Thank you so much for that.
such a pleasure.
Sweet.
I just want to tell you, because I've actually seen your website, Real Estate is a Scam, before, and I loved it.
Oh,
And,
cool.
yeah, because I think it's really so spot on. There's good stuff, bad stuff in every industry.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. For Dan the Man.
And thank you. Turn that subscribe button from red like his beard to gray like his beard will be.
So I met Dan through some networking groups for real estate investing. He's a great guy from what I know about him. He's very ambitious and he makes it easy to come on with his questions and has a great setup. It's easy, it's clear, concise, and I'd recommend going on his interviews for anyone that's considering it.
It was unlike anything I've ever experienced. It was super fun. The process was so easy a caveman can do it. I mean, if you guys haven't done it yet, you guys need to get on his calendar. Just take 15 minutes of your time, get exposure, find out who Dan is, what he's about. He's a true trifecta. And if you don't know who he is, get in touch with him. Google his name, find him on LinkedIn, do whatever you can. Just reach out to him.
So I really appreciate the format. Like I've told you a couple times before, I think it's really great because me personally, I'm very long-winded. I have to purposefully make things more concise, but the way I take things in is I definitely prefer things to be concise and straight to the point and concentrated. And the chance encounters really do that great for individuals. So you can get a good grasp on who they are, what do they do, why do they do it, what space do they operate in. That's why I love chance encounters.